building they're putting back together again in this theater area, behind the theater. And there is Marshall. Hello, Marshall. Give me a wave. Give me a speech. You got a Roman speech, you know?
Not really.
Well, learn one, quick.
Marshall, I'm not happy with you against that fence. I'm really not, because I don't know if it holds or not. And I see a whole long channel here, which is a feeding channel of a water system of some sort. This doesn't look like much, and it's probably not very interesting, but I was watching the movie when they were filming this stuff and going down and finding people's cisterns and finding broken pottery and finding coins and finding statues. And there was in all this archaeology, there was a very interesting thing they found. In a Jewish house, which they knew was a Jewish house, they found a statue of the god Pan. In Roman houses, they found Jewish symbols. In some places, they found symbols mixed up completely. It was impossible to tell who was Jewish, who was Christian, and who was pagan. And they were finding all this stuff in the houses.
And Walter, they didn't have a synagogue here.
They may have had one, we just haven't found it.
Maybe they just were non-observant Jews.
No, it may be just that the synagogue is not something you can identify so easily in the first century.
Maybe it's a big practical joke they mixed up Jewish people.
Yeah, it could be. It could be, but we haven't any. That didn't happen anymore.
Sabra.
I mean,
You said the Sabra came from South America?
yeah, the Sabra is native. Is not native to here.
Walter, are they still digging here?
No, they're not digging here anymore, but they can always come back.
You know to plant the Sabra?
There are loopholes here. It's a fortress. You can easily see how sitting up on this hill, you dominate this whole area around the Lower Galilee. I mean, you can really you check things out here, and you really got to condition the way they made this building, and the reason we're stopping here. Brian, move a second. They found the sarcophagus right there, which you're sitting on. That's a sarcophagus. That's a big tomb for the dead. And they used it as the cornerstone. That is to say, they started to build the building by taking the sarcophagus.
Look at that. Yeah.
By taking, and there's some big stones here.
Yeah, that's a dead person.
Boy, that is brilliant, Brian.
איזה יופי, אתם עושים את הגינון? שמו את השלט של רימון. And they use all kinds of stuff. Well, and this even looks like quarter.
How are they curved like that? Nimrod.
Oh.
Walter, how did they carve that round like that?
I don't know, you just do it.
It looks like two different people built it. That is.
From the Roman period. They think they know that it looked like this on the outside? I doubt it. With stucco? This is stucco.
No, they're not going to like use stone.
Why not?
Because.
Sick. This is the mansion. According to a plan that was popular in the Roman world in the 3rd century CE, the center of the house was a colonnaded courtyard surrounding with many rooms. Many of the rooms had mosaic floors. There's the mosaic again.
This is pick up. You pick up the floor, scrape away all the old cement, and you have the mosaic on a roll. It had never been done before.
Well, the interesting thing is that these were kids from the University of South Florida in Tampa and Duke.
This is correct when they're finding the floor and all that stuff.
Look at down here, Walt.
What's in there?
That's their basement.
The Mona Lisa is this lady here. This is the finest Roman mosaic in the country. It's got 32 different shades of black, gray, red, orange, pink. And it's like a painter. And he's used very small tiles with a very fine design. It's completely different from Megiddo.
Mike.
These are professionals who do it.
Look at her face.
Anyhow, this is wonderful. And then there's scenes in the life of Hercules, where he's drinking and throwing up over there.
Drinking and throwing up.
He's drinking and throwing up. There's like certain people we know. And there's hunting scenes, and there's crocodiles. There's a hunting scene, they're finding wild boar and crocodiles. That's the worship of Dionysus.
Is that why you came here so often?
That's why we came here.
You were very well qualified to do this. Huh?
Oh, the hunting scene. Here's the hunting scene of the Nile River. Here's the alligators.
Oh, there's the alligator. Yeah.
And they're trying to kill it with a rock. That's why we brought Marcus along on a trip in case we find an alligator. We got rocks.
He's got spares too.
He's always drunk.
Yurei?
Y-G-E-R.
G. Gay.
Did it have a toilet?
Is that the toilet right there?
Amazing.
That's indoor plumbing.
They had a really cool toilet.
Yeah. Lisa of the Galilee. The most beautiful mosaic ever found. Possibly in the world of a human face, female face. Very professionally done. Walter said there's over 30 different colored stones in that mosaic. In that face probably. Grays and blues and whites. Beautifully done.
That's Florida of USF in Tampa. Strange's dig was down here. Duke University was up there. And Jim Strange was down here, the archaeologist. Anyhow, let's go look at the Nile mosaic and then we'll go ahead.
This is the Cardo. Here's the Cardo of Tzippori, colonnaded street from the Roman period. And there's a beautiful mosaic stones in here. Walls. And if you notice in here, you have grooves made by the carts over the centuries. There's grooves caused by the carts running with their horses along these roads, the street. The Cardo, Nile mosaic. It's got some crocodiles in there, the Nile mosaic. There's a tiger with an ox down there.
Somebody like this was
Here's what is this? Leopard looking at a gazelle or something
looks
over
like
there?
here, a wolf.
He's got mouth odor or something. What is it coming out of his mouth? Bad breath? Another tiger leaping onto a gazelle. There's the horns.
Chasing somebody with the deer on. The son guy down there hunting. What's he holding? Alexandria. There's the city. There's the city gate of Alexandria. With the chimney with fire coming out. Look at this.
It's below it is the gate of Alexandria.
That's it. And here's people in the Nile. Isn't that super? One guy's got a spear right through his neck. Oh,
In Egypt, the Nilometer.
yeah, the Nilometer.
Yeah. They went down. Sometimes it was below ground. They had to drop something into the...
That's terrific, guys. I never saw this. I never heard about it. That's a great mosaic. Let's get out of here.
Zoom back and take a look.
The Nilometer shows up in a lot of mosaics. The Nilometer is the pillar that measures the height of the Nile. The Egyptians were great bookkeepers.
Hey, Jennifer, your turn.
Pythagoras and these guys were all Euclid. The amount of land fertilized, they could predict within the 10 bushels how much food you were going to get. It was the Nilometer that fixed
Mark
the
says this
whole
is really cool.
The Nilometer fixed the whole of the taxes for the next year.
And the commodities future market.
And the commodities future market. When you knew how high the river went, you knew how much taxes to collect. You knew because
Hi. You're probably in too close, I think.
Yeah. So you were signing it at the mosaic in the Golan Heights?
I'm writing Shalom from Atlanta, Georgia, from the Franks.
Cool.
And
behind us is the border of Lebanon.
Where's the Chumash?
The Hamas?
Hamas.
They're in South Lebanon, beyond the border.
Oh, beyond the other side.
Beyond the border. You're 120 kilometers from Beirut, which is half the distance between there and Jerusalem.
We just stopped for lunch right by the border.